Prayer and Studies, Part 2. A life of prayer and time to read books can go together. Let me share its advantages. Number 1. Through prayer, a student can become wise in school. James chapter 1 verse 5 says, "If anyone lacks wisdom, let him ask God." We should take God at His words and claim this promise. More especially if a student partners with God in order to succeed in his studies. Perseverance in prayer will allow the student to see God's intervention in his studies. Students should pray in the morning before going to school. Pray before the start of each class, asking God for wisdom and understanding. Generally, as students sit in a class, they receive thousands of information. If they are intelligent, those information, if they are not intelligent, those information can enter in one ear and go out through the other ear. Understanding and assimilation is a process. Let me take an example. Imagine you attend a course on aeronautics. It's about planes. The teacher uses his technical jargon to explain how a plane roars. If you are not intellectually rooted, you will be lost. You will need some assistance. The divine text in James chapter 1 verse 5 tells us that God can provide such assistance, and it is through prayer that such assistance is given to students. When students come back from school, they relax a little bit and get refreshed. Before taking a moment to study, they should pray again. There is no field of studies that a child cannot assimilate if they will count on God. Even if they are not too good at that field, they will be able to get a good grade. Our next meditations will talk about other advantages when prayer and studies go together. In this one, we said that God can help students become wise through prayer. What does that mean? Let me explain to you, dear student. The more you pray for your studies and you continually endeavor to read your books, the more God will increase your capacity to understand. Some people have a high IQ, intelligence quotient. They may say they don't need prayer in order to shine like stars. Listen to me. If you count on God, here are two possible outcomes. 1. If an enemy consulted wizards to hinder your intelligence, prayer will uncover it and remove the veil so that you can clearly understand your lessons. Number 2, if you already have a good IQ and disposition of heart, God will lift your star at a very high level. Trust God for your success, and may God bless you and prosper you in your studies so that His name will be glorified.